A temporary ceasefire is underway in 2 Ukrainian cities, a pro-Russian official has said, to allow for the safe evacuation of civilians. It comes after similar attempts failed on Saturday due to continued Russian shelling, despite the ceasefire. Ukrainian officials confirmed that evacuations from Mariupol would take place starting from 10 a.m. UK time, under an 11-hour ceasefire agreement. Sunday's evacuations were announced along with a third round of talks between Russia and Ukraine to take place on Monday. Evacuation of Mariupol was aborted on Saturday, with Ukrainian officials saying the city remained under attack. By Saturday night, Russian forces had intensified their shelling of Mariupol, while dropping powerful bombs on residential areas of Chernihiv, a city north of Kiev, Ukrainian officials said. In the now encircled city, pharmacies have run bare, hundreds of thousands face food and water shortages, and the injured have been succumbing to their wounds. The deputy mayor of Mariupol, Sergei Orlov, told ITV News the city is under constant attack and that he doesn't know how or when they can safely evacuate residents. He added that they're seeing dead people on the street, but such is the danger from rocket fire that they cannot even collect them. The latest attempt at bringing civilians to safety comes against the backdrop of a chilling warning from Russia's Vladimir Putin. He warned the country's ongoing resistance since Russia invaded is putting the country's future as a nation in jeopardy. If they continue to do what they are doing, they are calling into question the future of Ukrainian statehood, the Russian leader said Saturday. And if this happens, it will be entirely on their conscience. President Putin also hit out at Western sanctions that have crippled Russia's economy and sent the value of its currency tumbling, likening it to declaring war. With the Kremlin's rhetoric growing fiercer, Russian troops continued to shell encircled cities and the number of Ukrainians forced from their country grew to 1.5 million. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has urged Ukrainians in cities taken over by the Russian forces to resist. It is a special kind of heroism, to protest when your city is occupied, Zelensky said Saturday night in his latest video address to the nation. Ukrainians in all of our cities that the enemy has entered, go on the offensive. You should take to the streets. You should fight. Thousands of Ukrainians accepted the president's request and demonstrated on Saturday, climbing onto Russian military vehicles and waving Ukrainian flags. In the southern port city of Kherson, a city of 300,000 where Russian troops took control this week, the soldiers were reported to have fired warning shots to disperse the crowd, but the protesters were unfazed. Russian forces also had encircled Kharkiv, Mykolaiv, Chernihiv and Sumy, as of Saturday, while Ukrainian forces had managed to keep control of key cities in central and southeastern Ukraine, President Zelensky said.